Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin and the fact that the monthly candle close has come back above the 50-period average as well as bounced off the prior cycle's all-time high. So if you enjoy the content, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Now, this is a great sign to me because we've come back closed above the 50-period average, which historically has been a huge area of support during the prior bear markets. We can see in the months of January and August of 2015, we had wicks going below this level, but we came back above, closed above it, held it as support. You can also see a similar thing in March of 2020 where the wick went all the way down below it, but we still came back above, closed above it, and held it as support. In the 2018-2019 bear market, we did have the lows that were just a few percent above this moving average, still holding it as support. And we really didn't want to see a close below this because that would open up the possibility of flipping it into longer term resistance. Now that possibility still exists, but the fact that we've closed above it on this monthly candle is just kind of diminishing for me the probability that happens. So once again, if we're coming back closing below the $20,000 level and the 50-period average, that is not going to be a good sign. And I really start to think that if that happens, the next logical level is going to be the $14,000 area. Now, if you notice on this chart, there's only one candle body in Bitcoin's history that exists between the 14 and 20K regions, and that is this month of November 2020. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because that represents the inefficiency and how thin the market is from these levels. Okay, so there's very little support down if we're starting to lose this 20K level on the monthly closing basis. Now, obviously that hasn't happened. We've held it as support. We're closing above it, so it's a great sign, but just something to watch out for, right? If we're coming back with the next monthly candle closing below this, then watch out because there's just so much inefficiency between the 14 and 20K level and really one candle body in Bitcoin's entire history that's actually between these levels. Now, it's a great case study to look at the next monthly candle, the month of December 2020. So it's a similar thing here where we only had one monthly candle between 20 and 29K. So that represented an insane amount of inefficiency between these levels. And you can see on the monthly basis, when we actually lost the 29K level, we went straight down to the 20K level. Okay, so it was a pretty quick visit, a quick drop because there was very little support in this region. So a similar thing is going to play out, in my opinion, if we're closing below the 20K region. But again, that still has not happened yet. We are still holding this as support, and it's a great sign in the short term, but just something to keep an eye out for into the next few months because I think that will be a very huge signal if something like that were to play out. Again, that doesn't have to happen. We could obviously have candle closes that remain above the 50-period average, and that would be a great sign. But just in the event something like that happens, I wanted to make you guys aware, and I hope you guys did enjoy the content. By the way, if you want to check out our sponsor for this channel, you can head over to ftx.us. This is where I buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency, and if you use my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO, you can get a 5% discount on your trading fees. So I'm going to leave a link to that in the description below. I definitely recommend checking them out. Thank you to FTX for being our partners, and thanks to you guys for supporting the channel. I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I will see you in the next one.